hello, good afternoon. My name is Samuel Peña, and today I'm going to explain you unreasonable willingness. I choose this value because I identify with it. Unconsciously, I have always kept it in my mind, and I noticed it when I was reading the company values list. And here I will explain what this means to me. So let's begin. The first thing is, what is willingness? Willingness, for me, it is an attitude of service, of help and support. That's why I believe you are not born with it and you don't learn it in school, because I believe that it is something you have to determine for yourself to do. Willingness can come in different forms. For example, it can come from asking basic questions as, how can I help? What can I do for you? And what am I good at? However, unwillingness manifests itself when we don't know or we don't see any direct benefit to the actions we're about to take. So in those cases, how can we face the unwillingness? Most of the time, when we don't have the will to do something, it is because we don't know how to do it. We don't know how to help or support someone. In order to overcome that, we have to see the big picture of that specific situation that we don't know how to solve. For example, imagine someone asks you to help them perform a task, but there's a problem. You don't even know where to start. That would be the blue section that you can see. However, your will tells you to keep trying, and you get an idea of how to do it. But when you tried, wrong, you failed. It wasn't in that way. So besides the fact that you didn't know, and you tried something and you failed in the process, the thing you thought you knew was wrong, and that would be the white part. But if you keep trying, you will realize that you may not know how to fix or support someone, but what you do know is who can do it. And that would be the orange part. And you only get there through a willingness to help, because you are willing to help and be part of the solution. And that's super important, because having all these process clear, I can face unwillingness, because reaching to that little orange section may be the first step to the solution. I will give you an example of what happens to me in marketing. On a daily basis, many people ask me for things such as event briefs, email signatures, staff illustrations, etc. But most of the things I'm asked to do, I don't quite know how to do them, because many of the tasks involve different disciplines and departments that have to come together in order to make those requests a reality. So having all that, where I have to meet illustration, writing, techie stuff, and all that, what I am someone willing to do to accomplish those tasks. What am I willing to do if I don't know how to do everything? Well, in those cases, I am willing to connect the departments and be the mediator for those tasks to be accomplished, because at least I know that I know who can help. So I think if I want people to willingly be with me, I have to be willing with them. If I would ask someone for help, how would I like to be treated? With patience, calm, and willingness to help. What attitude would I like to the other person to have? A willful attitude. And what would I like to receive in return? Unreasonable willingness, always. So I have nothing left to do but to have the attitude of willingness at all the times, because the moment I need, others will treat me the same way. That's not the only benefit of having a willingness attitude. Willingness also brings opportunities. In my case, it has given me the opportunity to meet many members of the team. It gives us challenges because it allows us to get out of our comfort zone, and it gives us dynamism because it allows us to be active in the things we do on a daily basis. Finally, I would like to highlight some final lessons. First, It is important to understand that we always have something to offer. Each one of us is unique. So even if you don't know how to help, you may know who can help. And that's an important contribution too. 2, nobody knows everything about everything. We are not internet and we are not supposed to be. We are all constantly learning, and it is important to understand this and to know how to ask for help when we need it, which brings me to the third and most important lesson. 3, trust your community. We are all here to help. That's why there are different departments and different areas of expertise focused on achieving the same goal. That's all. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the presentation.